Hey guys, so this is the intro video for Distance Learning Week 5. We are going to go over multiple representations. That entails representing linear relationships using verbal descriptions, tables, graphs, and equations that simplify to the form y equals mx plus b. I know it's been a really long time and everything that I'm saying is probably really confusing you, but that's okay because I'm going to go through it so that you understand it. And if you have any questions, you can always email me, come check me out in Google Hangouts, email me. I think I already said that. Whatever you need to do, and we can set up a video conference and we can talk and work through this because I know it's been a really long time and this was not a fun unit. I will go over some things that I want you to remember. So if you need to rewatch this, please do. If you need to take notes, please do. If you notice in Google Classroom, there's a spot where I put cheat sheets and notes. The cheat sheet from this video will be in there as well as in your slides. So please use those to help you before you get frustrated and upset and really, really lost. Okay, so you're going to first complete the four corners Google slide assignment, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. What I want to stress is just like the other ones, you need to read the instructions. That first slide in color says everything you need to do, and I still have students emailing, calling, messaging, they're freaking out. I don't know what to do. It won't let me do this. If you read the instructions, it'll tell you what to do. You make a copy, and from there you can edit it and send it to me. I would hate for you guys to do all of the work and you didn't make a copy and then you don't know how to send it to me. So make sure that you're reading the instructions and doing that first. So let's take a look at this is what it looks like. Let me move my screen a little bit. There we go. So here's the first page. We'll go back to the first page. And here it tells you, to watch the video. I know you guys don't have your notes, but you can take notes from the video and you can take notes from the cheat sheet I'm going to give you. So use your notes. Look at these instructions. It says slide 3 is a recording sheet that you can use. You can print a copy of it or you can do it on your paper and upload your paper. Those are different options. Whatever works for you guys. I don't want to give you more work or make things harder for you. So if you find something that works better, just let me know. As long as I can grade it, we're good. Look at each slide. So you're going to look at each slide, and there's a lot on the slide, so don't freak out. But you're going to look at each slide, and you're going to tell me which one is wrong, how do you fix it, and what's the constant proportionality. There's a lot to remember here, and here's the cheat sheet to show you. So when we're looking at equations, we have the equation y equals mx plus b. When we're looking at this equation, y equals mx plus b, m is our rate of change, b is our y-intercept. Rate of change is how that line is changing. And rate of change is right here in this box. D equals RT. Distance equals rate times time. It could be cost per item. It could be feet per second. You're going to look at what's being multiplied there. That's going to give you your rate of change. When you're looking for constant proportionality, I want you guys to remember constant proportionality is K. K equals Y over X. That's when you put the Y over the X instead of the X over the Y, which we usually do. And then from tables and graphs, you just want to make sure that everything lines up. The X value it's your independent value. It is on the X axis. Make sure that matches, which is the left side of a table, but the bottom side of your graph. The Y value is the opposite. It's dependent. It changes every time. It depends on what the X value is. Your y-axis, remember y-axis, y-intercept, that's going to be your B. You just have to keep all of these things in mind when you're looking at the different things and making sure that they match. This is here to help you. Please make sure you look at it. If you don't understand it, please let me know or you're going to be lost. This is the recording sheet that you can use. You can print this out and write it yourself, or you can just do it on a Google Doc, make a table, copy this into a Google Doc and put text boxes. You can write this on a sheet of paper and send it to me, whatever works for you guys. So let's look at an example. Card number 1. We have the description, the equation, the graph, and the table. So you need to look at each of these situations and see if make sure they all match up. So the description says on day one, a plant has a height of 2 centimeters. Day one starts at 2 centimeters. It grows at a steady rate of half a centimeter per week, 0.5 centimeters a week. That's the description of what's happening. The equation is saying y equals 2 plus 0.5x. Well, let's see. It says the plant started at 2 centimeters, right? So, okay, 2 centimeters, it's by itself. That makes sense. And then it says plus 0.5x. Well, in the problem it says right here that it grew at a rate of half a centimeter per week. Well, we don't know how many weeks, right? But each week it's half a centimeter. So you start at 2 and then you add half a centimeter times however many weeks. That equation checks out. It does match the description. When we look at the graph, we see that it says weeks down here and height up here. Please pay attention to where right here where it says weeks, because in the problem it says day one, not week one. So the plant started day one at 2 centimeters. And if we look here, day one would be before week one at this corner. And if we look up here, it looks like it starts at half a centimeter. That does not match the problem that was given to us or the description that was given to us, because in the description, it says the plant started at 2 centimeters. So right off the bat, I can tell that this graph is wrong. And then the table's correct. At 0 weeks, plant started at 2 centimeters. That's what the description says. Each week we add half a centimeter, and that's what's going on here. Half a centimeter each time. So what you would do on your recording sheet or your answer sheet, wherever you're writing it out, you're going to tell me, okay, on card number 1, the graph is wrong because it starts at half a centimeter instead of 2 centimeters on day 1. The next thing you need to do is give me the constant proportionality, which is when you put y over x. So if we look here at the table, because the table is the one that's correct, if you're looking at how this changes, right? So each time you're adding half a centimeter, and over here, this is changing by 1. So your y would be 0.5, your x would be 1. And if you put 0.5 over x and you simplify it, k equals 0.5, that's your rate of change. And it tells you in the description it's changing at half a centimeter a week. So that's how you would do each one. All of them are different. It's not going to be that the graph is wrong every time. It might be the description that's wrong. Everything else matches and the description doesn't match. And if you're having trouble, please reach out. Please let me know, because it might be something that you don't see, and I completely understand. So after you finish that, the next thing you're going to do, and it's the last thing that you're doing for this week, is this multiple reps exit ticket. It's just like the other Google Forms. You fill it out and send it to me. Please make sure you put your full name, so I give you the correct grade, and that's it. So it's the same thing, except it's word problems. A car travels at a speed which representation does not match. So it's going to show you like a verbal description, and then you have to match it. It's pretty much like the cards. It's the same thing. You can use the cheat sheet, anything you need to help you. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you need help. I'm here to help you. Let me know if something's going on and you weren't able to finish the assignment on time. I just be in communication with me, guys. I'm here to help you with whatever you need, and please try your best on this exit ticket because it is for a grade. So y'all have a great week. Enjoy your time at home with your family. Please take care, and also go outside, guys. It's really nice outside. I hope y'all aren't cooped up all day. Spend some time outside doing some fun things. See y'all next week.